Let me bring the visuals and the vocals. There we go. All right. Welcome to our Labor Fund tonight. I'm just gonna. I don't even know why I feel like I have to say welcome.
And
I should just let you do that.
That's your job. That's your job. That's your thing. You are the Nick Fury to our Avengers.
Amen. Amen.
I think, but you started all of this, so
That's right.
All
All the responsibility and weight is on your.
All of this started because you put that post up.
Yeah, Roll20. You want to know what's ironic? We've never used Roll20.
Hey, you put me on Facebook.
I think we used it
twice. I got 10 likes on Facebook, so
I think we only ever used it twice at the start, and then
in the beginning. But
Roll20 is a good program, guys. Okay, anyway,
it is good.
Not sponsored.
It is an awesome place to find games and to incorporate the Dungeons and Dragons modules and immerse your players into an environment where it'll suck them into Faerun. Anyways, but
welcome to whatever session this is of however long ago we played.
I think we should determine it's session 69. 69. Oh god.
No, you got till October before you can make that joke.
Nope.
Welcome to Arcanus Awakening session. Last we left off, our adventurers had made their way into a ancient temple of the world before called the Temple of Nine, where you guys made your way through traps and puzzles of the elemental nature of time and light and darkness, of dreams, and made your way to the final chamber within this temple. There you saw 2 tomes sitting in claw-like pedestals and a orb floating in a arcane energy field. Excuse me. With some careful planning and spell casting, at the same time, you all grab the books at the same time, awakening this elemental monstrosity known as Gorm. You fought him for a while, and it was a close fight. But with some clever polymorphing, you guys managed to overcome the elemental beast. Both tomes scattered on the stone floor as William kind of gathers them up, and Trixie picking up that orb as this pupil and eyeball turns around to look at her and blinks. She, for the sake of things, drops, kind of shouts and drops the orb as it rolls a little bit more towards William and where the books were. The floor is yours.
it's anybody looking hurt?
I'm a bit.
I mean, I don't. Dying, I guess, is what I mean. I don't care if you're hurt.
I'm far from dying.
Yeah.
We're in this chamber. There's one way in and one way out.
Yeah, this was seemingly the end of this temple, the final chamber, where this platform and pillars were, and this orb was floating.
Does anything look fancy? Anything in here?
No, most everything's carved stone. There's some more murals. That's a little bit more of the same. Doesn't really tell any new stories, but just more depictions of paragons and beings and of ancient wars.
I think we should get out of here.
Agreed.
story. It's time to begin a new chapter. Please. And I'm
Yes,
gonna grab
please.
Strickland and
I wish to leave and find what's ever left, it seems, of my clan.
but I think we should get out of here. Right? I mean,
Yeah. Yes.
you don't want to hang out and chat down here, do you? I mean, it's been a bit creepy. So
Yeah, let's go.
I'm
Okay,
cool with going.
I'm starting to
You
get
guys
all-
head out into
head
the
out.
previous chamber that you guys were in. You make your way. You guys heading all the way back to where Pierre and Helia were. You guys make you up. You have to climb your way up out of that cylinder drop that you guys had. But there's enough stones and ledges that you guys, with careful timing, make your way up.
Yeah, I have some spells left too, so I would
I mean-
use.
If I need to, I'll try and start throwing people up.
It's not that difficult of a climb. You guys make your way back up through the room of light where the torches were, and to the main chamber where Helia and Pierre and you see Broshog had actually entered the temple now, and they're sitting around where Helia's. You actually watch as Helia's breaking down her tent. Pierre looks. He goes, "Huh? I was wondering when you all would get back."
It's time. I think we've done all that we can do and stuff.
Right. There's been a development.
Yeah.
As they look over, you guys look over to where the tree that was Labol had grown. And you can see the tree like up on top of the ceiling and the roots from the bottom. In the middle of where this tree was is a large hole, like the branches have been, the trunk has been broken and ripped, like something crawled out of that tree.
Does it look natural? Like
It looked like you assume you saw before. You saw like the wooden shaped, tree shaped body of Labol.
right?
That is gone,
There's a Labol shaped hole in the tree.
pretty much. Yeah, we heard
See
some noise.
Labol?
Say what?
Do I see Labol?
You do not. There's just the top of the tree and like the roots that came up from that were grown on the bottom. We woke up this morning and your friend seemed to disappeared.
This my apologies. This
You were friends with a tree.
with this group. We recently just fought our friend, right? No?
Your friend?
Well, fuck. What was Lex's character's name?
Griffin.
Griffin. Yeah, Griffin.
But which Healy and Pierre have and Broshak have no idea who that is.
Yeah,
No.
William's like, who?
To be fair, you and Strickland
Oh, yeah.
might be the only two who know him.
This will be more of a comedic thing
Yeah.
than between Strickland and I, where no one knows.
Yeah.
Well, did you see anything new? Like besides that, there's someone else around.
No, nothing else new.
We still underground here.
Yeah, you're still within that main chamber where they set up tent, where the murals were, those 4 elemental doors were, where Labol had turned into a tree.
And Vestan poofed.
And Vastan poofed away.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
William, did you keep? I know you ditched a lot of Vastan stuff. Did you keep Vastan's ring?
I believe so. I have it in a notebook. I'll look in a minute.
I was just curious. Anyways,
I think I did. You're talking about the ring that like when you die, you. Yeah, I think I did keep that.
so
I'm gonna
anyways,
go. How far was the exit?
a couple 100 feet.
So wait,
I'll
you
grab Strickland and walk that way.
guys were friends with a tree.
Well,
It's a loose term.
he was a person and then a
I
tree.
knew him for about 8 hours.
I mean, he was a good guy, and he looked out for me. So I appreciated him. I didn't really know him too well, but
He was a turtle before he was a tree.
yeah.
Well, he was a turtle.
I've never met one before. I apologize. I didn't mean to.
He always talked about eating this particular kind of food that we couldn't find in Valencia, which is like a crust and a red sauce with cheese on top of it. He raved about it.
First question: would this place still could be Valencia back when I was there?
You would have no idea where that is or what he's talking about.
Two, would I have met any turtles?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna magic weird time.
I would say that a lot of minotaurs took boats to the island that a lot of turtles are from, and there was a lot of trade between the two. There was actually a lot of good relations between the turtles and the minotaurs of Russia.
Oh, that's a damn shame. Would be nice to meet him. But where is Valencia? I don't ever recall the place being.
My brother knows.
Well, yet again, it has been what you say 1,000 years.
You know, we really should look into that because it seems like a long time to.
Pierre looks over at you, Goluth, and says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Helia had mentioned Pierre," and he reaches out his hand to like shake your hand.
Goluth, Planet Chico.
And this is my associate Broshog. Broshog, and you just see this tall, red-haired, chin-strap beard furball in like orange robes.
Pleased to meet you both, I suppose.
Someone mentioned leaving?
Yes.
It's smart. I don't think there's anything more for us to gain down here.
Broshog looks down and goes, "I would like to get out of here."
Yeah. Our story is finished. On to the next chapter, eh? And Neo is just gonna start running down the tunnel.
I believe I stayed in this place for far too long. Let's go.
As you all exit your way out of the temple, it's about mid-morning at this point. The sun is shining, breaking through the trees. It's still a good overhang, but you can see sunlight breaking through the canopy. You do see, again, in this dig site valley, in this kind of like village in the forest, you do see the golem that you guys had fought still stationary. Nothing, not moving, exactly where you left it. You guys make your way out of the village?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no people around, right? Or is there people around?
There's no people around. Anyone who was here is left or died. You do see quite a few elven corpses laying around in this village.
Then we get out of. I get out of here.
Right.
What the hell have you lot done here?
Oh yeah, Goluth. You walk out there. Sorry, let me back up because this is the first time you're seeing this.
Yeah.
You see this large stone and metal man just stationary in the middle of the woods. You see a dead green dragon laying on the ground, a red-skinned and curled horned like devil woman dead on the ground with some one-eyed beasts and dead elves lying around.
Olive just has the most confused look on his fucking face.
Tell you what, you need to see my brother and I perform, and then you'll understand the story.
Pulling along a confused Galurth as you kind of like walk your way up, and Galurth, as you guys go through, you can see that those forces that were here earlier really did a number on the village. Burned down, ripped up tents. They were going through. They were not allies of this encampment.
Just what have you done to this place?
Okay, so like they were really bad, so it was a good thing, mostly.
I mean, it was a good thing because you're awake now, right?
That's true. They probably would have killed you.
If none of this happened, and I'll like point around nonchalantly to all the dead bodies, dragons and everything, then you could still be sucked into a stone. I mean, that's no good. You are our mission now.
Suppose.
Here's the new story. The next chapter.
So you guys head out into the woods, into the forest, into the like dense forest, and you can see the fog that had permeated throughout this forest is lessened. Not gone, but lessened. And as you guys travel, you do start to see a little bit. As before, you only saw like small vermin-like animals. In the distance, you see a deer. And then you see like a fox. And you start to see some of the wildlife is coming back out into the woods.
I want to try and javelin with deer because my dude hasn't eaten in like 1,000 years.
Give me an attack roll.
My dude hasn't eaten in 1,000 years.
I'm going to do this from Neil's perspective because you have the highest perception, Neil. So you see this beautiful doe, like kind of like tiptoe, do that kind of look around, and the sunlight breaking from the canopy, like going off this beautiful brown with white spots deer, tail up. Like,
can I pull my pan flute out and just like start playing a sad, like a beautiful ballad that is ultimately sad?
Yeah. Okay. What do you roll? What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I went to move my camera.
Yeah, you get that.
Of course.
So, I don't even need damage, but if you want to give me damage, that's fine.
With a fucking javelin.
Jeff's not here, so we don't have to worry about it.
What's the javelin?
Neil, you start playing this beautiful song, just on your pan flute, going out, and you're just the beauty of this deer. Then, boom, down, dead, just like impaled by this javelin at your horror.
The bunny with the arrow.
Just walk over and just start.
Man's got to eat.
I mean, my instincts kick in. I kind of want a piece of it if it's dead already.
I mean, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead.
Are we like trying to settle down for camp? Is that it?
No, I'm just hungry.
You're just getting it.
Dude,
right?
my guy ain't eaten for 1,000 years.
That's fair.
Can I take a look around?
Sure, give me a perception check. What are you looking for?
Oh.
So you got your crit too?
I mean, it's a skill check, but that's a Kraken. That's funny.
We know how we play.
My turn.
All right. Well, you gotta do something else.
My perception is retarded.
No, I know. I know.
It's a 31.
All right. What are you looking for? Are you looking for anything particular, or just looking around?
If I hear William or someone say about setting up camp, I just want to take like a 360 scan and see how safe where we are in.
I would say right now, with that perception, you know that it's going to be a little bit before you're somewhere safe. Before you're somewhere like
Comfortable.
This is still a dangerous woods with obvious enchantments and animals in it.
Is there any blight? Do I see any blight?
With a
With my roll?
31, where you guys are at, I won't say necessary blight. And I won't even say this is a perception of your eyes. But you can sense darkness the more north you go into the woods. Closer to Athos and the elves, closer to Rusha in a northern direction. You can just... You don't know it. The widow speaking to you a little bit in your gut and in your soul. You can feel darkness in that direction with that kind of perception check.
I'm gonna look at William. I know you know what's going on with my family.
Yes, yeah.
Can you get us there?
To Rusha? I can get us closer, but
this is not the place to rest on. Let's go forward. And
where's
we can rest
Rusha?
anywhere, I think.
I want to take the lead,
Okay.
and I want to stay on the boundary of where we're going, but stay close to that darkness. Like,
okay,
walk
so
on the.
you're still trying to get out of the jungle, but stay kind of towards that.
Yeah,
line. I want to clarify that darkness is very far off.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but you can sense the direction with that roll. I'm just saying you can sense the direction that it is in.
And I don't want to lose that direction, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, what I'll say again with a natural 20 and your ridiculous perception, it's towards home. It's northern. It's not necessarily like a line. You just know it's northern.
Yep. All right. Okay. I got
you. Guys are still on the pretty south end of this forest.
Yep.
Like you were much closer to going back towards the Nox Empire and Tillian and that area than going to get between, let's say, Athos, where the elves are, and then where you would get up a entry port into Rusha. You have to go over mountains. There's a mountain face like cutting through the forest.
So Garuth just slayed a fine piece of venison and harvested it.
Yep.
Let's say I'm not bad, but a rest wouldn't do me well. Can we set up a camp? Let's look for something that's safe. Let's get out of here.
Say if Galuth, you're like trimming this deer.
Yep.
I'm gonna say 3 hour short rest while he does that is probably going to be required.
Well,
okay.
If we're going to look for a camp,
short rest for everyone who's not trimming the deer.
I was going to say, if we're going to look for a place to rest first, I'll just heft the deer there, then do it.
That's fine. That's fine with me if that's what you want to do. So
rest, yes, no.
That's up to you guys. You don't have to rest if he's not going to do it right now.
I want to find a place that's comfortable.
Okay.
I'll just chuck the deer onto my shoulder.
That'll slow you down a little bit.
This way, a little bit, we'll find a place where we feel safe, and then we can all help with the meat, and we can get a fire going and bed down for a little.
And hey,
all right,
leave at least half for me.
Have to be.
So you guys, your whole group, Pierre, Broshog, Helia, Trixie, everyone traveling with you. You guys, after after like 5 hours of travel, because it's still good in the day, you guys break the tree line of the woods into the fields of the Nox Empire. Now you're entering, you see the tree break through, and you can see grass, and the sun is probably up at its highest right now because you're like early afternoon at this point. Plenty of places that you think would probably be safe enough to be camped. I mean, safe is a relative term. You're out in the open. There's some tree line. There's some trees scattered out.
We'll try to find an area where we can at least start a fire.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
I mean, at the same time, we're not really worried about people coming up upon us, right? I mean, you got this big guy now. I mean,
do we want the tower?
I didn't even think about it.
Do you want it?
If we can do the tower, then yeah.
All right.
You have a tower. What?
You can see as this stone tower just erects from the ground out of almost thin nothingness.
We didn't have them 1,000 years ago. Damn.
I'll do the bottom ones: a bedroom with the bed, chairs, magical fireplace, dining space, and then just like couches and stuff.
Hey, you got a cooking area in this thing.
There's a fireplace. Yeah.
What does that do?
So, most of your companions, Trixie and the Owlbear, Helia, Pierre, Groshog, after the long journey, they go ahead to rest. Up in the upper area.
I'm gonna. Can I try and identify those two books?
Sure. Roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I have to do that anyways because I don't actually know the spell.
Fair enough. Well, then roll me 2 Arcana checks.
I'll check roll 4.
Okay, well, roll me the one for the identify first.
That was a 20, and then for the other check that you just want is a 24.
Okay. So what are you identifying? With that Arcana check, I'll let you cast it on whatever you want. But
just whichever book I pick out first.
Well, what I'll say is there's 2 leather-bound books. Hold on one moment. We're going to get to that in just a second while you're kind of sorting through it. Trixie does come down from the upstairs. And she goes, I forgot to say it because I forget things a lot. I actually forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. Anyways, so before LeBeau turned into a tree, but before he was a tree, and before he left as a tree, both times before he was a tree, before LeBeau was a tree, he gave me this, and she opens up this letter. And she begins to read from it. And in the voice of LeBeau, because that's how everyone will hear it in their heads.
My friends, if you are reading this, something terrible has happened to me. I ask if I have died, please let me rest. We've had some great times together, between singing and performing for our crowds, practical jokes, and so on. However, we've also had some close calls, which is why I'm writing this. I have things to tell you and stuff I need to pass on. I have a feeling if something does happen to me, there won't be time to say the things I want to say. To everyone, although we have not been together for long, I see you all as my family. The only regret I have is not being able to be there to protect my family. Neo, I have not met anyone as eccentric as you, my friend. You have the makings of a master musician. However, I must warn you, sometimes the right or best thing is to say nothing at all. Be careful that your greatest strength does not become your greatest downfall. I kept the rock from our first performance together outside the street of the tailor shop. The magic has faded, but the memory lives on. I leave this to you.
And Trixie hands you the rock at that point.
Strickland, the massive kind heart you have is impressive for your size. You are wonderful and talented and gifted. Don't be afraid to step out into your own spotlight. I have something very dear to me I want to give you. This amulet I was given to me by my mother. I have spent my life trying to figure out what it says and the meaning behind it. Please solve this puzzle for me. Vestan, you have been a tough nut to crack. But what I think you are looking for, or what you want, is right here in front of you. These people care about you, and I know deep down, so do you. I have something for you. It is a scroll passed down to me from my father. Again, I don't know the meaning behind it, or of the text and symbols that lay within inside. The only thing, only that it is connected to my mother's amulet. Trixie, my little friend, at first I was not sure how I felt about you, from your crazy hair to how you would climb onto my shell. However, I warmed up to you, and I came to enjoy our pointless chats while you were up top my back. I hope I got to build you the platform for my back. I designed it so you could be more comfortable up there. William, to find someone who matches my intellect was a treat. I only wish we could have debated more about topics of scholars. Please help my friends discover the secrets behind my artifacts. P.S. Don't waste your time on comprehend languages. It does not work. Helia, you have impressive powers. We have not talked much. However, I see a person who wants to trust but can't. Give this group a chance to prove themselves. You won't regret it. At the very least, keep an eye on them so they don't get into trouble. They do it a lot. Now, everyone, after I've dressed you all, wipe away any tears, clear your throats, sing a song, drink, and be merry. Help each other, and above all else, protect this family.
Trixie, you can see she wipes away her like some tears as she reads that. She takes the scroll that the will had said to give to Vestan and kind of timidly hands it over to William. And she sighs and she kind of is oddly quiet for Trixie. And she heads back upstairs.
I'm just gonna finish sketching like a rough sketch of that automaton that used to protect me, and especially in that dungeon of the castle. You know, and just dry up any tears that might have dripped off, and rather than writing a story, just really remember the moment. And
It seems the turtles have not lost their sense of compassion throughout these years.
Hmm.
He seemed to be a good friend.
it was true, honest. What are we going to do? What is the next step, fellas?
I think we've been in the forest a long time. We would go find civilization of some sort.
I mean, I'm all for that. That's fun and stuff, But we were in Valencia, which is a bigger city, supposedly. And it was fun. But I feel like we have other dealings to deal with. No?
This is true, but I need to buy things.
Ah,
Life of
no,
a wizard is a
okay.
one.
Let's rest up and prepare for our journey.
Though I do
No.
think the question of where after that is a good one.
Oh, where after that is obvious. It's Rusha. It's
You
our
guys,
family.
you guys speaking of this Rusha, where's it? Where is this place?
To the north. They obviously headed north the last time you were alive, big guy.
North. That's Soren.
Well, sorry, Gurlurth. Soren is what the entire continent was called, including where you're at. And it's still called that, but it's broken up into different kingdoms now. But you assume north of where you are would probably be about where your home was. Somewhere in that northern.
So he was right. It is Soren, but
It's Soren, you are right, but
Oh, okay. I get it.
I'm just clarifying for you.
Yep.
Big guy, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look, come now. Come now. Step up. Tall as I can get.
I'll just pick him up.
Yes. We have to go that way. We have to. And you're scary. We would run from you most of the time, but I think you have a good soul. So you're gonna come. And you're gonna help us. Because Neville lies ahead. Darkness.
You're not too shabby, little one. It seems evil, whatever this may be, what you're chasing. Seems it might have made its way to my homeland.
It's the Blight Mother. It's her doing. It's got her fingerprints, her entrails all over it. Everywhere we go. We've knocked down half of her power or whatever. And it just pops back up. She has to be eradicated. For our kind, for your kind.
Eradicating a god. Not such simple of a task.
An amazing story, though. And I'll promise you 10% royalties to whatever I make off of it.
Trust me, little one. While money is a good thing, glory of a good hunt is all glory I need.
You have
As-
come
as-
to the
as-
proper group.
As I show the symbol of Hava.
Do I recognize that?
You would recognize Hava. There's many people in Rusha who follow Hava. Even Mini Kitsu. She's
Really?
the god,
Okay.
she's the goddess of the hunt.
It was meant to be then. See? Yeah. I'm gonna elbow Strickland as he's like, starting to pass out and everything. Found a good one.
Timmy.
Mhm.
Hey, just promise me one thing, Mr. Big Guy. Don't eat any of us.
Trust me, you don't taste too great.
Okay,
Okay,
what was
I'll take it.
Where on the map is
And I just
Ingmar
start
Academy
crunching
again?
on more of a deer.
Where's the Ingmar Academy again on the map?
So if you go all the way north up to where Day Galen is in the realm of Athos,
Yeah.
that's where the Ingmar Academy is.
Okay, right on like Day Galen.
Yep.
Okay.
It's outside of the city limits, but
Sure,
it is near there.
So
Anyway.
Mr. Neo,
All right, you go ahead.
as
Then we'll
we
get
were
to that fight.
we were saying about getting closer to Rusha, I could get us to Day Galen, like tomorrow. If you want it.
Sounds great. I have no idea where that is, but it sounds great.
Okay, so you know Rusha?
Yeah, I know Rusha.
Rusha? Day Galen. Rusha. Take it.
I don't think Neil's ever seen a map of the continent.
Do we have a map?
No,
We have a map, right?
Oh,
no.
All right,
No.
I just imagine.
No,
We
you
never
do.
got a map.
You do have a map.
All right, well,
Trixie took a map from the Green Dragon and that witch lady.
I will retrieve the map from Trixie and show you. It's very close. It's way north.
This is promising.
So I say we go to a city like that's close, and then after we're done there, we.
As you guys are looking,
Olympia is close.
as you
And
guys
I'm
are
only
looking,
going to say that because that's the only city I've ever been in.
as you guys are looking at the map, William, you would see that the village of Serenity
Okay.
is probably the closest village to where you approximate you are.
Cool.
It's a little south, but that would be the closest. Couple days travel.
I would want to check in on Helia.
All right. Are you going inside or outside? Are you doing it with him or a separate watch?
I'll do it with him.
Everybody heads down to sleep. You guys talk for a while till the evening comes. You guys decide to just kind of rest the day away. Neo and Garluth, give me perception checks while you guys are outside.
Bad.
Perception.
I got a 14.
Oh wow, that is bad for you.
Mine was a 15.
Okay, 14 and 15.
Not any better.
You guys see as the sun's setting and the night sky begins to rise, you see the stars begin to just appear in the sky. And all seems well. You see a couple travelers in the distance. You see Neil, I'll say Garluth with a 15, I'll see in the far distance, southern from you, you see what looks to be traveling dwarf, maybe. You've seen dwarves before. But he passes by, continues on south, not paying any mind to you guys. Night goes well.
All right. I'll wake up, William.
Did I?
Yeah, I realize we need to backtrack and go to those identified things. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's all right. We got.
Travel back in time for a minute. So you're identifying the two books
Yeah, and the eye thing.
and the eye thing. So, and your Arcana check was good enough that with trying to cast the identify spell on these books doesn't give you a lot.
All right.
You definitely can tell they're magical. And with your art, with your knowledge of tomes, especially being a scribe's wizard,
That's my
like
thing.
your knowledge of tomes and spell books and things like that, you do gather that you have to spend some time reading these books and deciphering and attune to them before you can read them.
Sweet.
The eye.
Yeah, let me make sure I can cast that. I need an 11, so it's like. I rolled a 1, so I get a random spell.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Okay. Read me. Oh, you have the table to roll on, right?
Yeah.
All right, and we're backtracking. This is in the room with everyone with you. In the room with you.
Yeah. Let's roll a d6. 6, so
Eyeball.
I cast Thunder Wave.
Roll damage. Roll
So,
damage.
what is Thunder Wave? 2d8 or something?
I'm gonna say at this point, the only people down in that room with you are Neo and Garluth.
Hold on, let me double check Thunder Wave damage. I think I have it right.
So Neo, before you guys had your watch, you see
Yeah.
William identifying these books and things, and as he finishes with the books, he starts on the eye as this wave of thunder just goes boom in the tower, shaking the whole thing.
And disconnecting Noah.
Yeah, right.
The boom was so powerful it disconnected Noah.
Yeah, right.
Andy, you're muted.
How much damage?
I don't know yet.
So you guys have to make con saves.
And you do successfully wake up the entire tower.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do I?
A 10?
Dead.
I don't know.
No,
That's
it's I'll tell you after.
That's 14.
So you both fail. So you both take 10 points of thunder damage
Oh,
and
Jesus.
are pushed 10 feet away from me.
So you both just poof, into the walls there, like goes like into the top of the fireplace, like hitting on the like manhole. You gonna try that again?
I thought you were good with this.
Hey, listen.
Maybe Strickland should look at it.
It's this thing, not me.
Do I
And
believe
I
him?
try again, and I try again.
I just
Do I
chuck.
believe him?
I just chuck a deer bone
Yeah,
at
you
him.
believe it.
I chuck a
He's
deer
explained
bone at
what that
William.
thing can
This time it goes swimmingly
do. Okay. This
for the eye.
is called an Eye of Aurochs. When you does not require attunement, and when you hold this, you can I have to double check what it is. Use the charm ray of a beholder.
Cool.
Also, if you do choose to attune to this, it's a twofer. Like if you can use the charm ability unattuned,
Mm-hmm.
but if you choose to attune to it, you have advantage on all charisma-based checks.
Dang. Tight. So I'll throw that to Neo. She seems instantly like the person that I feel would
Sure.
benefit from it most, but I'll tell everyone what it does in real world terms for the game, however I would word that.
Fair enough.
It makes you more, likable and stuff, and you can shoot.
I'm already the most likable.
But you could be more.
It's you that is going
And Neo, as you're holding this orb, the eye just turns to look at you.
Hello. What are you doing?
Blinks.
Blink once if you're in trouble.
If I turn it, does the eye stay affixed on me?
It delayed. Like you turn it and it moves to follow to you. William, I'll say with your identify as well. I'm trying to think of how to word this. I don't think how to word it. It's not the. You get from the identify spell, it's a Eye of Aurochs. That there are multiple. You kind of get that from the identify that there is a missing piece to a set. Anyways, forward back in time. We're back to our watch. Everything goes well. Neo, that entire time while you're there, the eye just kind of like, if you move it, it turns and watches you. Every once in a while, it'll turn like in this glass orb and look around, and then it'll look back at you. But everything goes fine. Besides the lone dwarf in the distance, traveling, you don't see anything else.
What do you think he's doing out here by himself? It seems a little bit risky.
Maybe he's a risky dude.
You're asleep.
From what I remember of dwarves, they're quite hardy, so
Wow.
if anybody messes with them, they're in for a fight.
It smells, dude. It smells like dwarf. I'm gonna go wake up the little guy.
You go and wake up William.
I'll sit here for another minute.
Huh?
I'm just kind of lay down on my back, just looking up.
I just send Freddy down to the door and just tell him to get me if something happens.
Yeah, so you go, if you look up and you just see this rat sitting at the doorway, like looking out. Give me a perception check for Freddy.
Freddy's just like crisscross applesauce at the door.
just like just legs crossed, just sitting there like.
I don't know rat stuff, but I rolled an 18. So
You rolled a what?
an 18, so it's pretty good.
Okay. Besides Gullerth for a little while, eventually I assume you head to bed.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to.
I'll grab a bit more of that deer before I head off.
Yeah. Freddy doesn't awaken you for anything. Freddy doesn't bother you for anything.
Cool.
Nothing that seems to alarm him. Morning arrives. You all get a long rest.
Woohoo!
How long does that tower go for?
24 hours, so we're
Alright.
good.
So you all collect your things, and are you heading south towards Sanctuary?
Yeah.
You guys travel for, say, half a day or so. When I'll say Neo, probably you have the highest perception. And
Before we get close, as we're traveling, I'm going to call Neo over. Neo, little one, come here for a sec.
Oh.
I'll just pick him up and put him on my head.
Yeah, look at this. I can see everything.
And just carry on.
So you guys travel for about half a day. When Neo, I'll say about 200, 300 feet away, middle of this field, as you're traveling, you see a door.
Slow down, big guy.
What's up?
Yeah, look over there. Do you see that too? What kind of door is it? Is it like gray, brown?
You see like stone, like doorway with a intricate carved wooden door with a handle.
Oof. It's so intricate, carved though.
I'm imagining Neo like
On the front of it, you have to get closer to really look at it.
Yeah. No, I'm getting there. I'm gonna stop. Go Ruth. I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay.
On myself. I'm gonna whisper to Gluruth that stay here for a second with the group. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna walk up closer to the door and try to I want to get as close as I can get so I can try to understand its meaning.
Sure.
Are there any words?
As you get closer and closer, you see the carving in the door is in the shape of it's some draconic like dragon like carving.
Okay.
With integral it's very fantasy, very dragon like carving into it, like different symbols and things, all decorative. You do see that the door is slightly ajar. And there is a piece of paper pinned to the door.
There's I mean, I have to. It's an invitation.
Debates.
Can I read it without pulling it off the door?
You can. Well, I don't know if you can. What languages do you speak?
Probably not. I speak Common and Sylvan.
You cannot read it.
I'm gonna cast message.
I'm gonna say for this thing, the well, keep going. I'll say it in a minute. Sorry.
I'm gonna cast message. I'm gonna cast it to William. I'm be like, hey, I'm over here. Come to me. I can't read this, and I think you might be able to.
I will
You
go
can't see me.
myself.
You're gonna cast invisibility on yourself.
Nope, I didn't prepare it. So I'm just
All
gonna
right.
over
Give me a stealth
really
roll.
stealthy. I have advantage because I have the cloak on.
Noah, really stealthy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really stealthy. Okay, anyways. What was your stealth roll?
21 actually. We got-
Nice. You like a little lizard. Like you look up at the letter, and you can read it. It is written in Draconic.
Yeah, baby.
It says, "I left the door open. I'm expecting you. Come on in."
I guess he's expecting it.
Ooh, who's expecting us?
I don't know. Hopefully he has
I
tea.
didn't.
Hey guys, come on.
I'm gonna say Helia, like everyone who's not here, Helia, Trixie, Owl Barrel, Broshog, and Pierre are like, you check it out. We'll be over here.
Could I? I
Nothing
don't
could
think I
go wrong for walking.
I would. I would like
door.
message that back.
Yeah, that's fine. But whoever
Wouldn't-
responds
wouldn't-
back to you, Strickland offers to stay and protect them.
Dude, I'm always okay with outgoing with the supervision. So.
Garluth, the rest of you guys head over
Yeah.
and you go in.
Chaos crew.
You guys head in. You guys open it,
I'll head in first if nobody else is.
and you get this brunt of cold air as you enter this extravagantly large hallway into this large entry, like this large room with, and you can see ice and frost build up. Like, this is very cold tower. And
And this is in a tower, right? Is it a tower or is it like in the side of a hill?
no, this was a door.
It's
Like,
just a-
sorry, I should make a door in the middle of the field.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard, but then I was like,
No, you in William Neo, even before you guys went, you like as Girl Earth is going in, you kind of like walk around to the other side of the door. So there's the like wood door on the other side, and then you walk around and you see the door open as Girl Earth is going in.
I'm
And it's
gonna
just
figure on
Yes.
the inside.
can I just like jump up and grab on the back of Guru to invisible and just like sit?
yeah, give me a acrobatics.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics 17.
All right, easy enough. You get up there off the tail, off the hook, off the top, off the hail, up the back.
I'm just gonna before I go in, I'm just gonna manifest mine so the little other kobold guy comes.
Yeah, so you see the image of this other kobold just letting me out to play with them. What are we doing, Willem? We're sneaking. Shut up. We're sneaking. Okay, I'll be sneaky. As he just like floats. What? Like on your shoulder, like Jiminy Cricket style.
As they're going like, what's your name?
What do you want to know? He asks what my name is. My name is Winston. Willem. As you guys go through into this room, it's large banquet table in the middle of this room with many chairs. You see staircases spiraling upward, and you can see torchlight in a room far in the distance on the other side of this large hall. Made me sad.
I'm so jealous.
Anyways, so you see a torch light. Most of the light in it's very dim with like blue arcane lights, torch lights like lit around. You can see the frost build up, and like the chairs are stuck to the floor with ice.
Is it
You can
cold?
see your breath come out. It's not like painfully cold, but it's uncomfortable.
Hmm. No. Do we see the door behind us?
Still open. You guys left it open, I'm assuming?
I did.
Yeah, okay, you left it open. You can see the sunlight still coming in, and like you can see the blades of grass still kind of like going off in the distance.
Can we see like steam coming up from the entrance where the sun hits the ice? And it's
No,
like,
it seems to just stop right there.
interesting.
What do you say?
Uh,
Do I see anybody? Anything?
Anyone home? I'd shout.
As you shout, it
I
echoes.
dropped my invisibility. There's no point.
And you just hear quietly from the room, my, yes, of course. I've been expecting you. Please come in. And like you hear it coming from that door, that with the fireplace.
Start nonchalantly walking over.
You guys make your way across that hallway. You see Neo in one of the rooms off the side. This like nondescript looking humanoid. It's like a living snowman carrying like a tray, and he kind of stops. His like little eyes like look over at you like cold dead coal eyes.
What's on the tray?
A bottle of wine.
Can I take it? Can I ask?
Hmm.
Is that's for me, right?
He just hands it to you, and he just walks away. So
Is
as
it
you,
good?
it's cold. It's a chilled white wine.
Constitution save.
So you guys,
You remind me of Russia in the winter.
I mean, in the sense, it's icy and cold, and Russia is very icy and cold for a lot of seasons.
Mhm.
You guys get to that doorway, and you see this large, like, study. It's slightly warmer in here because there is a fire going in the fireplace. And you see a humanoid man sitting in a chair facing the fireplace. And he goes, yes, of course, I was And he looks at the three of you, and he goes, you were, not who I was expecting. And we'll take a break there, and then we'll come back.
Awesome. All right. Give us 10 minutes or so. If you subscribe, you can hang out with us, but you gotta
Nice.
subscribe to do that.
All
I'm
right.
not as fluent as Mike is with it. I mean, he's
That's
so
all good.
fluent. So,
Subscribe.
Just for $9.99, you can join us.
No, it's not porn anymore.
Up and on bed, ready to go. To watch more.
Ready to go. You're good.
So,
No, you can't
as
have
you guys
pizza.
enter, Neo chugging this bottle of wine. You see this like 5'11" human, looks human, silver hair. Actually, I have a picture of him. I'm gonna drop him in chat. Silver hair. I gotta look. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta drop this in chat because it's gonna be much easier to describe him while I'm looking at it. And we'll throw him in the NPCs channel.
No.
You found it.
Just like
Yeah, I dropped it in NPCs.
There we go.
Like a dark gray and blue robe, holding a staff with like a blue orb on the top of it. The bottom of his robes have like frost on the bottom, and he's like a little bit of a silver 5 o'clock shadow to him with like arm wraps. Ignore the pointed ears in that picture because I that's not supposed to be that way. But looks human. He goes, "Oh my, you are not who I was expecting. Who are you? Look at you, little adventurers. You coming into my door. You little mercenaries. You little
You obviously just need the experience. So, sir, please sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. And I'm gonna
Wow. Yes, of course. And he sits back and he kind of relaxes. And
I'm gonna cast a mirror image. So there are now 4 of me,
yes, of course.
and I'm gonna start playing my pan flute and
All right.
using prestidigitation and thaumaturgy to throw off colors and voices and just portray like a 3-minute song of 3 very intrepid adventurers: a Kitsu, a kobold, and a minotaur. I'm gonna embellish and just make it beautiful.
I just do more like minor illusions behind
Give
him.
me a performance check.
I'm literally just gonna be stood there.
Oh fuck! It's not a 20, but it's a 19.
Nice.
Performance, that's a 29.
As you play this beautiful music, oh my, yes, of course. Wow, yes. Encore, yes, of course. Beautiful. Oh my. And hold on. Ben, what's your character's name again? I can't remember.
Bendor Iron Fist.
Bendor, as you enter, as you finally make your way through the fields and get your bearings, you see the door you've been looking for. You see it ajar, wide open, and you turn around and you can see the note written in Draconic that says that he's been waiting for you. As you enter in, you can hear this beautiful flute music, pan flute playing, and you can hear clapping and applause from someone inside the room. And oh yes. Oh my, who are you? Who are you, little gems? You little and he walks up to you, Neo, and he like pinches your cheeks. It's like you little rascals. You oh my. Wow, you lot. And he kind of like frames you in. You are, and he looks over. You are an interesting lot. Yes. And Bendar, as you enter and you guys see this. Ben, you want to describe yourself?
Yep. I am a dwarf, a little bit shorter than normal dwarfs, but not Not real short, but you're like, huh, I've seen bigger. And and then he has a great axe fixed to his black back. He's in full plate armor, and he's got beard and two separate braids with different various beads and whatnot with inside.
What was your name?
Name's
You-
Bendor,
Is
Bendor.
what?
my friend.
Is what?
Bendor.
Bendor. Sounds a lot like
Call you back.
my friend Laboul. So, sorry.
Yes, Bendar, yes, you are here. Yes, come in. Come
Yes.
in, my new friends.
Who are they? Who are these people?
My new friends, they're
No.
this is Neo.
Neo?
I will bow.
We're working on a team name. Maybe you can make it up.
Oh, you're some sort of group, a team, are you?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
I just got here, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, you all just got here, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
That is
That's
Come,
the point.
sit, and he snaps his fingers, and you see like 4 like snowmen pushing chairs like up to the fireplace. He's like, I've started the fire for you, Mister Ironside. Please take a seat. Take a seat, everyone. My new friend, please sit.
You and your old tricks. Ugh.
Yes.
What do you mean? Tricks? He's got tricks?
Nah.
Oh, I have all sorts of tricks and trades that you don't know about. And he like winks at you like really big and smiles. Now please come sit. What brings Mr. Ironside? I know what brings you here, but you, my friends, my new friends, what brings you here to my humble abode?
What? Like a door, just a door alone is a little weird. So,
Yes.
being very brave adventurers,
Curiosity got the better of you.
it usually does.
Well, Mr. Ironside, perhaps recruitment will no longer be required.
Excuse me. I've traveled all this way for you, my friend.
Yes, of course.
We help.
Please, I apologize, Mr. Ironsides, and you, my new friends. My name is Alphinius Reginald Silverbloom.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is William Moon.
Mr. Moon. Yes, of course. Lovely to meet you. And he puts out his left hand to shake your. He puts out his right hand. Yes. And you, my little furry friend?
Neo Calidus of the world famous Calidus Brothers, the ultimate experience. I'm just gonna cast, any cantrip I can to make it look good.
All right. World famous now, are we?
Yes, we are. Russia.
How long have you been famous for? Fame and infamy are what we aspire to, is it not?
Well, it's what I like to do, but my brother not so much.
Well, there's more.
Strickland isn't here.
And you, my strapping young bull.
I wouldn't say so young. Apparently, I've been trapped for, I believe, 1,000 years in a tomb.
1,000 years.
I think something like that.
And he sniffs.
And
he sniffs the
these-
air around you.
This team, or whatever you like to call them, have
I
freed
think
me.
we really need to figure that out. Like,
He sniffs the air around you, Gullerth. He goes, yes, of the Etrigan tribe I could detect.
So we're still around, I see.
Sure, I'm not sure, but it's lovely to meet another one of you. And he goes to shake your hand.
Pleasure.
Ah, yes. So, Mr. Bendor, Mr. Ironside, as we discussed, and perhaps our new friends are ready to assist us as well.
I don't know.
I am in need of how do you say assistance. I have it's a little town that I visit ever so often, every once in a while, and I'm unable to get away from my duties here this year. And I was hoping, I haven't heard from them in a while. Usually they write me very many letters. Very many letters do I get, and I haven't gotten a single one. Not one, and my feelings are hurt. I was wondering, I've asked Mr. Ironsides here to cash in a favor, and I was wondering if you could go check in on my little town and see what's going on, see how everyone is. Normally I do it myself, but I'm far too busy.
Doing.
Oh, I'm cataloging my coinage right now by date of year of collection. And there's far too many to catalog, and it's far too important to be taken away from it.
I understand.
It's legit. Right?
At my school I went to, we had to count every single book every single year.
It is
A lot of books.
exhausting, and these snowmen are no help at all. And he kind of like kicks one, and it kind of just like falls and like breaks apart. And you can see like another snowman comes out with like a dustpan and a duster and just starts sweeping up the other snowman out of the room.
Puts it in a pile.
Yeah.
Smart. Like he changes the sign 0 days without losing his snowman.
Yeah, 100% that happens.
Now,
What?
I can do this myself. I can do this myself. Do I really need to bring these guys around?
Well, we don't know what kind of dangers might appear. It's a small town. Who knows? And they love me. Why would they not? Why would they not write me letters? They usually write me letters. And now no letters?
Capable.
If you, my friend, want me to, I will take them along with me.
Of course, the question, you will all be mildly compensated.
What is mildly?
Sounds great. I think, but the story sounds better.
Yes, of course. I will owe you one favor.
And you have to name our group. You seem like a good namer.
It's like it's a large responsibility.
You opened my eyes. You tried to address us and you couldn't. So
What if you become mildly famous, or your name gets out? I mean, I would be responsible for naming you all. I accept. I will need some time to fashion a name. Oh my, so much to do. And he starts like gathering like quick.
Well,
Quill and ink, and you see like 3 snowmen just like appear out of nowhere. They're like running around each other to like hit each other, but they kind of like form one giant snowman, and they just like keep running.
remember, there are more of us. So,
How many are there of you? Pray tell.
Come on, you don't even know how many are in your group.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I'm very new to it. Hasn't been very long. I don't know, like 6 or do we count some of them?
All right, we'll leave numbers out of it. That's no problem at all. Yes. Of course, I like it.
We'll receive the name upon coming back.
All right. I'll make sure. I'll let you know where I'll be next. I have my ways of communicating.
He always does.
Acceptable agreements. Contract? And he like taps his fingers and like another snowman comes up with like a piece of paper. Like fully written contract. Saying everything that you've agreed to. That you guys will go check on conveniently enough, the town of Sanctuary, which you were heading there anyways, and check in on the people there and report back to him, and he will owe you one favor and have a name ready for you when you return.
I'm gonna look on the contract and make sure it doesn't say anywhere that we have to use the name. Because if we don't like the name, I don't want to be contractually bound to use it.
No. Of course. I will be mildly offended. Well, that's fine. You don't have to use it. I've been offended before, and I've been fine.
Have they been fine?
Any name may seem funny at start.
Many of them are dead now, but not by
games.
my hand.
Any name may seem silly at start, but once it gains fame,
If you could, write this down. Sorry to interrupt you. Could you tell me of
the world famous Calidus brothers?
Could you tell
And
me
you just-
some things of worth that you've done as a group?
I just look straight to Neo and Willem.
We
I
like
have a catalog of things that we have done as a group. A whole
Yes.
book.
You tell.
I like this guy. I'll tell him. I'll read my book.
It takes you a little while. It's
Oh,
quite a
yeah.
lot of stories.
Yeah.
My, you are. Vanquishers of evil, are you? All right, then. It's settled. Please sign on the dotted line, whoever is your leader of sorts.
I make a quill appear in my hand and I sign it.
2 signatures, Neil William, just like on either side of the paper.
Wait, hold
Alright.
on. No, he had to get a quill. I just made a quill appear in my hand because I was Scribe's Wizard.
Cool.
So I wrote first.
You both still sign. All right. Yes.
I just
So,
like.
Mr.
I just like.
Mr. Bennett.
Oh my.
Mr. Ironside, you will accompany our new friends to Sanctuary and see how my friends are. Make sure they're all right, and
Them accordingly, and
please make sure that they still love me. Tell them I have not forgotten about them. I remember everyone I meet, and I will come and make my purchases and add to my collections next year when I am done cataloging my coins.
I remember your visits as a child. You are always very, very
Yes.
happy.
You were such an adorable little dwarf when you were a child.
Uh,
So many years ago. How old are you now, Bernard?
too old.
You still look spry and young as a wee lad as I first met you.
And you haven't changed a day.
I feel the age. All right, now everybody out. I need to catalog my collection and come up with names. Start brainstorming. You, brainstorm. And you see these snowmen with no mouths, like, look at each other like,
They put their heads together.
no, yeah, I was getting there. they literally switch heads. And you see him like counting coins like off the side, and he goes, "What are you still doing here? Go! Now!"
Come on, everyone, follow me.
I will follow.
Yes. And then as you guys exit the door slams shut. Still standing there. As the rest of your party kind of stands in the distance, watching curiously.
Alrighty, town's this way. Let's get moving. Sooner we get there, sooner I can get rid of you.
That's rude.
That's an odd way of looking at this arrangement. All right.
We'll walk and talk, explain to the rest of the group.
So you make your explanations to the group. They seem very confused.
As are we.
You're just as confused as I am.
So you guys travel for... I'm not going to make you do watches and rests for the rest of the days of travel unless there's something specific you want to do. It's going to take about 3 days to get there.
I would probably seen how armored and how battle worn Ironsword seems to be an odd offer spar.
A spa? Did you say a spa? Oh, spa.
Two spar.
He did say
SPAR.
So about a day or so, 2 days travel, we'll say, in, you guys set up camp, and Gareth offers this challenge to you.
Aye. And I pull out my great axe. It is black metal, and I hold it heartily and just kind of get into a battle stance.
You see this axe, and this axe is like no axe you've ever seen, nor is the armor that he's wearing. As you guys kind of now settle down and you get a good look at all the armor in axe are dark black iron, and the axe has these like runic lines that glow. The whole axe faintly glows an orange color to it.
I'll pull my. I don't know if you've seen the description for my character, but he is a fucking giant ass minotaur, and he has giant fucking great sword, fucking words, and he pulls it out, and he just stabs it into the ground in front of him. He's got giant red runes just glowing through the middle of it. And I'll just twist the handle for a second. It just all lights up fire.
And Pierre traveling with you guys. All right, lads, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right. What are the terms? Are we doing to hits? Are we doing to first to draw blood? How are we doing it first to yield?
I yield. I'm not taking any part of it.
Yeah.
I will pull out my book and grab one of my better pencils and draw the battle if there is.
I'm good for whatever terms you wager.
Mr. Ironsides, do you have a preference?
to knockout.
Knockout. Ah, that sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
I also
Alright,
Maybe it's
have another thing to add. And I'm going to do Wall of Force and do 10 by 10 panels and make them in a room.
Nice. All right.
Oh,
As he dips out.
so he's basically made a fucking little fighting arena.
10 by 10.
Okay.
All right. So how big's 10 by 10? So how big's the arena, Noah? Like space wise?
Well, let's see, be 10.
It's like a 20-foot. Side. You get the first move.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, put my hand on, I'm like, go!
Then you forget you use your arm with no hand, so you have to switch.
Oh, no, I do it with the no-hander.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna go up to him and take a swing with Hellfire.
and hey, Vinny's gonna get his shit kicked in tonight.
That is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
As you swing with your axe,
I just bring. I tell you, obviously my sword
just drop
still
your fist
stood
on
there in the ground. I kind of just move the sword over, creating a line in the ground with it still stood and just blocks it.
anything else, Benny?
I'm gonna do my extra attack, my second attack, and just swing again. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. I'm also gonna pump a level 3 divine smite into it as well.
Nice.
So that is 1d12. Where's your d12s? There's one. 6 and then 3d8.
So, Gullers, as you stab your sword, you have your sword on the ground. You go to block as you block Bernard's attack. He swings around and he slices across like the front of your chest. Not deep. Well, we'll see how deep, but right into like the front of your chest, just right across. We'll see for how much.
19. 20. For 29 points of damage.
As he slices, and you're not raging right now, so as it slices across, this burning fire of it's divine energy, but it's almost like fire burns off. It sears. It almost cauterizes the wound as it cuts through. It hurts like hell.
I must be getting rusty with my old age.
Anything else, Ben? Or is that it?
No, that'll be it. That's all I can do.
29 damage to Dull Earth.
Yep.
You're up.
Bonus action rage.
All right. Roll that D8.
Yes. Oh.
Good
5.
fight.
What is a 5?
I don't have it up.
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 damage.
Nice.
As retaliation.
All right.
So whenever I get hit,
What kind of damage?
1d6 force damage.
Force damage. So kind of, it's Black Panther.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will go for attack. Going for my swing. 17.
Does not hit.
Doesn't hit.
You swing your great sword, and Bernard Ironside almost leans into it as it cuts against his armor, but doesn't pierce, doesn't cut through the armor. Just across his armor.
Okay.
He lets you hit him.
Second attack. Alright. For 19.
Does not hit.
And you swing back the other way. He turns his arm and it hits his pauldron as you're hitting him, but not finding an opening.
Nice. Action that. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Ironside.
I am going to cast Spiritual Guardians at 3rd level.
Okay.
And you need
Spiritual Guardians look like.
I just love that Kieran's starting to get a taste of his own medicine.
No, I
love
like
this
it.
shit.
I knew it's going to happen one day. I was waiting for it.
What's your Spiritual Guardians look like?
They are pure white bats with golden eyes that kind of just have that little bit of golden white dust that kind of flies off of them as they move around.
Nice. All right.
So I cast that, and it's a wisdom save.
On his turn or your turn when you cast it?
On his turn, I cast it, and it's a wisdom saving throw.
But that'll be on his turn.
Yeah. Well, he does it right now.
Okay, you do it right away then. Then
Yeah.
it's on his turn.
Yeah, because he's inside of it.
Dude, he's in a box.
Yeah, exactly.
William.
19.
In an arena.
19, that does save, so you take half. So that is 3.
What damage is it?
It's not bludgeoning, slashing, or
It's
I'm dead.
radiant.
Oh
it's
no, that's my
radiant
other one.
damage.
That's
Yeah.
my other character.
it's radiant, right?
Yeah, it's radiant.
Okay. I was thinking back to my fucking lizard folk
Yeah, I
dude.
know. Dude, I feel like Ironside is like an anti-barbarian paladin.
Seriously.
That's 13 points, which is halved down to 6.
It's not halved. Oh no, it's halved for him because you
I
succeeded.
succeeded.
You succeeded, so it's
Yeah, that's right, sorry. I'm gonna
So
shut up. You guys should-
6 points of radiant damage.
You take 1d6 back for my wild surge. No, no, the
What's it
guardian.
say? Read it again.
Whenever I get hit, it's something to do with.
He didn't. I gotta read that because he
When
didn't.
does
hit
the
you.
guardian has health?
No,
No.
he didn't hit you. It was a spell effect.
Yeah.
So you're not that it matters, but your speed is halved when when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. So at the start of each of your turns,
Yeah.
you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And
For-
that's a concentration spell, right?
For 10 minutes. Yes, it is.
Okay. So what else are you doing, Ben? Is that your action? You got a bonus action?
I don't think I have any bonus actions.
So you just see Ironside slam his axe down into the ground as he's like almost from behind the axe, these white bats just appear and the radiant dust like that is around starts burning your skin with this radiant energy. All right. And now you gotta do another wisdom saving throw because it's your turn.
That's a 19 again.
All right,
Yep.
so half damage.
7 points, so that's half down to 3. So 3 points of radiant.
And I will swing. Is my thing to bonus action? Yes. Oh, because backing up a little bit. Obviously, I stabbed my sword in the ground and I activated it. Would you say that activate still
Yeah,
on?
Sorry,
It doesn't go off until I
but I
command
didn't
it.
catch it. But yeah,
Oh,
fine. It's activated. That's fine.
okay. So I will.
Ironside's kicking your
Okay.
ass.
Yes, I know.
It's okay if you activated that before the fight.
That's a 10 for 19, so new.
Then you go across again, and he's
Yeah.
literally like lifting his like gauntlet up to block your like sword, like using his arm as a shield.
No. I have to hit to do that. I will try again. 15 plus 9, which is 20. What? Things.
15 plus 9 is 24.
There you go. 24.
24 does hit.
Sweet. So
As you
it's-
manage to swing your sword around and find that opening between the pauldron and the chest piece as you cut down into Ironside's shoulder.
I need to get another 2d6 out because of flame damage.
Yep.
That is 14 plus 4, which is 19, and a plus 3 from raging. 22 points of damage.
Ooh, good one.
And then, as bonus action, because I've hit him now,
Time.
I am going to use my hammering horns. And I'm going to try and shove him 5 feet back.
Okay.
But I know I can shove him 10 feet back unless he succeeds on a strength saving throw.
Does it do any damage?
Nope, it just shoves him. I'm doing it for flair.
Right?
No, yeah, totally.
I'm gonna use my reaction and stand my ground. You don't move me.
Okay. That happens. Cool. And
I
that's it.
just grab you by the horns and shove you back.
You guys are just like meeting at each other, holding still. All right, Bene.
All right, I'm gonna go in with my axe and go in for an attack. Oh, nope, that doesn't hit.
Different die.
Yeah, different die. Substituting that one out. 17. That one doesn't hit either.
Nope.
As
Nope.
the wound and the again, his cut seared you as well, and as you cut in and you pull off the flames from the blaze guard sword, just he like cauterizes that wound. So you guys are simultaneously cutting each other and cauterizing the wounds as you fight.
Yeah. Don't I make a concentration check?
You do.
What was it? DC.
Oh.
It was DC 12, right? Because it was 24 damage.
Yeah.
2. It drops.
Spirit Guardians drop, dissipate.
Dang it.
All right, Dollar.
Oh yeah, because he missed his attack. Dice. Hot. And that went off the table. 17 plus 9. I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
46. 11. 16. 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. All right.
And I will bonus action again to try and shove you.
Again, use my reaction. Stand my ground.
Go for a second attack.
I only go back a little bit.
13 plus 9, which is 22.
That does hit.
It's. Ah. 21 points of damage.
21.
Come back.
There goes the rust from this old age.
Alrighty. Yeah. So I'm going to cast concede or command. Whoops, I spoiled it. So
That's
wisdom.
Okay.
Be careful. I've tried this trick on Kieran before. It didn't work. All right. So what kind of save is that?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
All right. So you're telling him to concede,
Saving
to give
throw.
up.
Yep.
Come on, dice.
You're gonna mess him up.
What's the save?
Wisdom.
15.
15. So I need to roll at least a 12 or 13. Well, 13 or so. 14 plus 3
All right.
for 14, 15, 16, 17 on the save.
All right, Garth. What do you do in response?
I
It's not that easy, my friend.
yes.
I'd say, as you speak that words and it comes to make me do it, you feel this wild, chaotic energy burst, and we've had it.
Totally.
DM question. Would channel divinity work on myself? It says, as a bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet.
You're within 30 feet of yourself, and it's your choice.
Okay. Then
I'd
yeah.
say yeah.
Just as a bonus action, I will do that on myself. It's regain 1d6 plus 3 of my hit points.
All right.
So that's plus 6 hit points.
Okay. All right, Gobblers.
We have a quick look at a thing.
That was his bonus action. He still has an action, right?
No, he can't.
No,
He
my
cast
action
That's the command. Right. I have a feature called Bolstering Magic. I can touch one creature, which could be yourself, and confer a following effect, but it doesn't say it uses an action. It's a feature.
What's the effect?
For 10 minutes, the creature can roll a d3 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check and add it.
I will say, until I look more into it, it can use your bonus action.
Okay.
I'll look more into it, but for now,
I can literally copy and paste it.
I can look it up. I got it right here.
It's called Bolstering Magic. It's only d3, but it's still
It says yourself or a companion as an action.
as an action.
Mine says at least.
I'm still here. I'm just waiting till Benny's done fighting. That's the truth. Good. I like this.
Mine don't say an action.
I don't like your.
I don't know. Mine says an action, so.
They're
No,
not.
yours. I just won't do it.
Hold on. This one always looks really good. You could have told me that sooner.
Ah.
That's the end of my turn.
attack.
I can't
Okay.
do anything.
25.
25. That does hit.
What do you get when you get a high AC and a high attack bonus?
Right.
These rolls are getting lower and lower.
I'm okay with that.
17 points of damage
17. Alrighty.
for the first one, and second attack. It's 20.
20.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
There you have it.
Alrighty. It comes to my turn.
It does.
I will go in for an attack with my my black iron blade. Natural 20.
Oh,
Let's
Gonna
go.
do it?
What'd I tell you?
and I don't know
Level,
if you, I don't know
our
if you-
level 10 smite.
What was that, Tim?
Nothing. I'm not. Don't listen to me.
Okay. I am also going to pump a level 2 smite into that.
I
Yep.
do it up.
So that is only
Obviously, weapon damage I'll half, and whatever divine energy I'll take on
Yeah.
full.
Do I double the divine smite or just the
Yeah.
sword?
Any dice you roll,
Okay.
but give it
what
to him
was-
separately so he can do
What's
the math.
the weapon damage? Because obviously I'm raging, so I half the weapon damage, but I don't get half the divine damage
Okay.
So
because I'm
just give the
raging.
sword damage different from the divine.
So the weapon damage is 11, so it would get half down to 5, correct?
Yep.
Yep. So 5 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And then 20 points of
Radiant.
radiant damage. Thank you.
Nice.
He cuts down into like your side of your, and then this burst of flame just like flies up the sword. Again, cauterizing that wound, but it burns and kills. Fueling that rage though.
Now I'm starting to feel alive.
Yep. I'm gonna go in for a second attack with the
All right.
axe. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
You know what?
Are either of these guys looking rough yet? Because I have really high perception and healing.
I mean, they're not fighting to the death. They're fighting to till unconscious.
okay.
Was the ruling that they made.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna let it be then.
I'm gonna put another second level. That's my last spell slot for second level
Okay.
of Smite into that. Alrighty, so that is going to be 12 points for the weapon. So 12 points of slashing damage. And then another 14 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Sweet.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna heal 1d6. I already did it.
So you're using your second channel divinity?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody said they wanted to fight some.
Yeah.
Here's a fight.
Yeah. I don't have I have an unlimited number. It's just a bonus action.
Let me double check that because I feel like that's supposed to be just like clerics, it's a limited thing. Pretty sure. But I'm gonna confirm.
Yeah, turn the tide as a bonus action. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet regains 1d6 plus 3 hit points or more.
What is it called? What ability is it?
Channel Divinity.
Definitely.
Pretty sure you only get that a few times, so hold on. It wouldn't say it on this specific. Yeah, you get 2.
I get 2? Alright.
Oh no,
So
no, it says 2 options.
Yeah, it doesn't have any sort of limitation. It doesn't say any limitations.
Hand me the player's handbook. Go with what you have right now, but I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'm reading it. It doesn't say that. Oh no, no, you Sacred Oath. Hold on. I think it says Channel Divinity 1 action, and you have 1 slot for it. Short rest. You can only do it once.
Okay. Alright, then I've already done it.
Yeah, you have a button for it for like when you use it. Okay. I thought so. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
All right, Galuth.
You know what I've been forgetting? He's hit me a couple of times.
Oh yeah, he's hit you at least twice.
Twice.
You forgot. You forgot.
Yeah.
5.
So 5 points of damage to you, LeBeau. I'm sorry, LeBeau. I got used to that. Ironside.
The ball?
He comes to attack.
What?
Say 17, so miss.
Miss.
No dice. That's a 21.
That just reaches my. I have a 21 armor class.
Nice.
Right.
Oh, that's better. Uh-huh. 24 points of damage.
So as your blade come across his Ironside's shoulder, he gets knocked to the ground, and I yield, my friend.
Dude,
Yeah, I'll say you're at 1 hit point.
it was close. I was down to 20.
I was down to 16.
That was close.
Oh,
If I had just gone for straight blade on blade, I think I would have had you.
I think
But
you
I
might
tried
have.
to get a little
Yeah.
cheeky.
yeah,
So-
but I'll stab my sword in the ground neck into the sword and pull him up.
Just firm grip on your forearm.
Yep.
William drop. I'm assuming William, you drop the force
No, I
field.
just leave it there. It's just no. Yeah, I dropped it.
Do you want your seat back?
You're good. I'll just.
Yeah, I'll as I pick you up as well, I'll use my Bolshin magic and I'll roll a d6. That's a 6. So you get roll a d3. The creature regains 1 expended spell slot, the level of which roll equals the number of a rolled.
So you get your third level.
So you get a 3rd level spell back.
Oh, nice.
You see, I'll tell Lex this next time she plays. You see Neo, and you notice this, and I'll say Garth and Ironside. You see Pierre take out a small pouch of gold and hand it to Helia after the fight ends. You guys rest up for the night, heal up, you take a full rest. You guys continue on your travels. So, like the 3rd day,
I'll definitely be in the next day or so of walking. I'll be sticking next to Owen swords.
you
So
see
bit of banter.
Oh yeah.
in the distance, you see a kind of like grove of trees with like with a road. You guys get to the road, and you see 4 humanoids in the distance, just kind of hanging out in this archway of the trees, with a cart off to the side, just kind of hanging there, throwing a dagger at a tree. One's eating an apple. As you approach, on your walk, as you approach, you hear this half-elf, leather armor. Oi! You right there, stop!
Yeah, and who might you be?
Oi, it's not so important. I'm a town official for the town up ahead. If you want to enter a town, you got to pay our toll.
Where was Silverbloom?
Cool, fuck off. Give us our toll.
What's your toll?
5 silver each.
Here you go. I'll pay it. I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Struggling. Give me 1, 2, 3,
I
4, 5, 6.
want to go up to
You
this
gotta
man.
pay for that. Hey, is that a dog? He points to the owl bear.
It's your mom.
We gotta pay
No,
for that
that
too.
doesn't count.
I
That doesn't count.
I want to go up to him.
You gotta pay for your dog.
Sick.
I want to go up to him and just grab him by the collar and say,
Give me-
just tell him to piss off.
Give me a grapple, and you got. As soon as you grab him, you have 3 other guys with heavy crossbows. It's like, ugh!
As soon as they do that, I'm raising a wand.
All right.
In your hand in a book.
Calling out giant ass fucking sword.
All right. What are you doing? Give me an intimidation check, Ironside.
I'd like to pull it out and slam it on the
Yeah,
ground
With advantage because we're
to
all like preparing.
aid with intimidation.
Advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah.
That's a.
I feel the Minotaur pulls out a sword. William, not so much, but when the Minotaur pulls out a great sword,
26.
Wait. Put them down. Put down your crossbows, guys. Put me down. Put me down.
And I don't really put him down because
Yeah.
he's older than me. I
But
just
he's
like
like on his knees, but he's off his footing. You know what I mean? Like his legs are kind of hanging like on the ground while you like.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch who you try and tax.
And then you see them like heading down the road a little bit. The mayor's gonna hear about this, and they like start running like down, like just running away.
I'm gonna stop him.
Okay. You see, as you go, you see one of them kind of go like this, and he's saying something kind of incoherent as he's running away.
Hold on. I'm going to cast small person.
Stuff.
How many are there?
4.
Ooh,
I can say.
there's 4 of them.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not gonna do anything.
You're not.
I can't hit more than 2 of them. There's no.
There- They
As I
kind
run
of
away, I
scatter.
just-
They are running down the road, and they like two go this way, and the other two go this way, and they're kind of running off now.
I just want to message one of them and be like, don't mess with us. Well, like, you'll have it coming for you. I try really hard to be intimidating, and it feels just like
Yo,
super.
you need to get better at that.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's the response you get.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use my head of disguise.
Okay.
And I'm a halfling.
So you guys head down the road. Another quarter day's travel. It's getting to early evening at this point in the day. In the distance, you can see a small village, town of sorts. Not great. Definitely not Valencia by any means, but small little village. Maybe a couple hundred people live there.
All right.
You see this road and this archway, and you see like they don't engage with you, but as you get in, you see these two leather-clad, cloaked guys just kind of they're eyeing you as you come in, just kind of like looking you up and down.
Now those are guards.
Mhm.
Who are you saying that to? Everyone?
I'm just kind of saying it to whoever I'm walking next to.
It's me. Because we're actually next to
Well, isn't it? What is it? Galurth?
Galoof.
Galurth.
Give
Yeah.
me a general insight check.
Okay.
Everybody but you. Sorry.
Everybody.
You're
Everybody.
the one who said those were guards.
Inside.
30, 20.
19.
17.
They don't look like guards,
Yeah.
but they're acting like it.
I kind of lean over to Ben because we're kind of, similar heights. I don't think they're guards.
Could have fooled me.
As you guys enter the town, it's you get to like a main road. There's a lot of alleyways and little huts and houses. You get to this main like center square of the town where there's like this well, and in the distance there's like a larger building. You can see people getting water from the well, going about their business. Give me a perception check,
Who?
Just everybody?
everybody.
23.
30-20.
13.
Same, dirty 20.
So everyone but William, which kind of makes sense. William, you're not very
Sunlight sensitivity.
well. You're not very world wary.
That's true.
You got that book knowledge.
You see, this halfling couple heading to the well, and they're like pulling up water, and you see these two again leather-clad guys like kind of giving them shit, like not really like hurting them or bothering them, but giving them a lot of shit. And you can see them like hurrying and like ushering away, and you see one guy like kind of like and they almost spills the water, and they kind of like run into like a little house, and then like they kind of like high five, shake, and like laugh.
Are they looking in our direction or?
No. As this other guy's like walking with like a stack of papers, and then the one guy who high five just looks at him and goes, and like knocks all the papers out of his hands, and he like gets down, he tries to pick them up, and you can hear them like laughing, starting to walk into another direction.
I want us to try and stealth up behind them.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
The Minotaur.
You're not a
I'm
rogue
gonna
anymore.
say it's disadvantage because you're in the middle of an open market.
I actually rolled a fucking 15 and a 18, so 15 plus what's my math? 3. 18.
Okay.
That's actually not bad. For
Yeah.
a
Oh well,
They're pretty busy laughing at their own antics.
I'm
There
just
are
gonna.
other people around. Okay. So, but you do, anyways. But from those two, you gather that they don't notice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and walk up behind them. Tap on both his shoulders from either side.
The fuck?
And as we go to turn around opposite ways, I'm going to jump bonk.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a con save for each of them to see if they stay conscious. One cracks the other one in the nose, and he just starts bleeding out of his nose, like, oh god! Oh, and the other one passed out on the floor. Like the other one's just profusely bleeding out of the
As he goes to look up at me, I'll do what he did and go. Ugh.
I'm very sorry to bother you, sir.
Imitate the fuck out of him.
With advantage, yes.
Natural 20.
I'm very sorry to have bothered you, sir. And he just like runs the other way, and the other one's just knocked out on the ground.
I just kick some dirt onto him and walk back to the party.
As you walk by, you can see this human gentleman like picking up all his papers and scattering.
If I walk past him going back to the party, I'll help him.
I was definitely already there. Like I definitely know that feeling. Like
thank you so much. It was, and you see a couple of guys like walk by, and he looks up and goes, "But that was my fault. It was really my fault. I didn't."
No, it was their fault, and they're bitches.
No,
I look them right in the eye.
He looks you in the eye and goes, "No, it wasn't."
Yes.
What do you mean that guy on the floor over there?
You mean that guy bleeding?
He just drops his papers and he runs, and he goes into like a different building.
Hold on.
He's running away from you.
I pick up the rest of his papers and I follow him.
Okay, you get up to the door, you can hear lock, like he is locking himself into his house.
Can I attempt to cast knock with my Mizium artifact?
Sure.
DM, quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would Ironside have past knowledge of this town?
I don't know how south you've gone. Give me a history check.
Okay.
Is that that's a 19.
Oh, heck yeah. Where's history? That is a 24.
I mean, you've heard of it. You've heard Silverbloom talk about it. It's his. You really all you've heard is what Silverbloom's told you.
Okay. Would anything seem out of the ordinary right now?
Well, he often talks about the town that he considers it his own to a degree.
Yeah.
He visits it annually, and whenever he comes and visits, they all have like a large party, very similar to what he used to do at in Grimslav when you were young.
Okay.
Like he would come and entertain, and he would boost their economy by buying things and just knickknacks and like different wares and drink with the town folk and get to know everyone. And it was he told you he almost knew everybody by name after he left there.
Yeah.
It was a happy village.
So
ruled by a mayor who was very kind.
Okay. I want to tell the party like we gotta get to the mayor. Just
hey, and those two guys who are watching this happen as that guy ran away. Hey, who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
And you can see them like pulling swords out. Hey boss,
I was saying about being intimidating.
They pull up their fists. We got strangers in town, and they see you pull their sword. And they kind of back away.
No, I don't pull a sword out.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'll just try and intimidate them when I say, "Who the fuck are you?"
Okay, yeah, it's fine. They're pretty intimidated.
Everyone's intimidated. I did successfully cast knock, so I'm like 16. Going into that guy's house.
What? No. And they go to backing up. They're talking into their hands like this. Boss, we got.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, let's just murder some people. All right, bring it on.
I'll do magic awareness. And
I missed playing with you guys so much.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to
I was pushed here, but whatever. I got a holy fuck. A 22 and a 20. The first one, it's only 6 points of damage. The second one, fuck you, D10, double ones, both 6. I'm not rolling it.
So you hit both of them. Oh, fuck! Go get the boss! And they start clamoring towards the large building in front of the well.
Well, as an action, I'll use my feature magical awareness,
Okay.
and the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet. That is it beyond total
60 feet.
cover.
That isn't behind total cover.
Yeah.
Besides your companions, there's not much.
This is nonsense.
Look, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Old Person on 2 of them. The 2 that I just hit. Don't tell me to roll.
Give me a dex check, because you have to be able to see them, right? They're pretty fast.
Don't kill him. We need them.
Easy.
And they weren't that far.
Within range.
Well, I know. Give me a dex check.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
That's a 13 plus 4 for a 17.
Yeah. What's the save?
Perception is 21.
What's the save?
My save is 17.
Both pass. I rolled a 15 and 16. So they just book it and they go into the building and they close it. As soon as Willem is you guys hear a loud as the door opens. Like, what are you doing in my please, would you just leave my residence? I don't want to be bothered.
Here's your papers.
Thank you. And he puts it like on a table and they kind of like fall off onto the floor. And it's like, just please leave. I don't want any trouble.
You seem like you're in a lot of trouble already, okay? We're just...
No, I'm fine. It's my fault. It was my fault.
No.
And he like looks out the door like, please, can you just, please, I don't...
What's your name?
Please. My name is Gerald.
Is what?
My name is Gerald.
Nice to meet you. I'm William.
Hello, William. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
I appreciate the kindness. I really do. But I need you to leave.
Do you have paper? for like wizards? That's really all I want. You ever seem like a paper guy?
Yes, I was just at Cedric's Fine Books and such. I don't remember what it's called, but Cedric's a nice guy. He owns a store down the road.
Okay.
But please, just if you know what you should really just leave. Just
Here's hold on. Here's 10 gold.
No. He instantly he's pushing out. I don't want this. I don't want this. Please.
Please.
I don't.
I put it in.
Want it. Say what?
I put it in his mailbox.
No. And I'm gonna give a perception check on him. He goes back out. And he goes no, and he takes it out and he hands. This is gonna give me more trouble than help.
I'm just listen. We're here to take care of it. Okay?
At this point, would everyone else notice what's going on here?
You would at least see them. Yes.
All right. We're trying to help.
He just drops it. He just drops it. He tries to back up and go into his house.
Listen, sir. We're with Silverbloom. What's going on here?
Mr. Who?
Silverbloom.
Right. That strange mage that comes once a year.
He sent us to check on you. He's worried about this town.
If he was here, I might be less concerned, but this is more than you boys can handle, I think. And he just goes back into the house and he shuts the door. And he relocks.
Can I mage hand block the door from?
Give me a dex check. We'll do oppose.
Leave this poor man alone.
It just terrorizing the fuck out this random dude.
I rolled 1.
Okay, he's faster than you. He shuts the door and he locks it. And you can see at this point with the commotion, you can see other people looking out the windows and shutting their doors and like going back into their houses.
All right, we'll come back later, I guess.
Is that guy still knocked down?
Do not
knocked
come
out
back
on the
later.
floor?
We'll come
Oh,
back
you knocked him the fuck out.
later.
I'm gonna pull him over to the well, sit him next to it,
Oh,
and just get splashed with some water.
Can I Misty step in the house?
no, leave the poor guy alone.
Yeah, you can.
I want to just go right behind this guy. Be like, I just don't understand
Holy
why you don't want to talk to us. I mean, I don't
What?
get it. I'm a very friendly, personable guy.
poor guy
We
alone.
all
Listen.
should want to have a conversation.
Thing, creature, talking. Shush.
I cast knock again and I walk in the door. We're really just trying to help.
He looks outside. Just get in here. Get in. Just get in the house. Get the fuck in here. He is on edge now. He's in a panic, and he shuts the door. What?
I'm gonna cast Zone of
Kill.
Truth. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
All right, what's the save on that?
Charisma.
Oh,
I need
Uh,
everybody to make that save.
No, I didn't go in. I'm still
Okay.
outside. I've
Alright.
dragged that guy next to the well.
We'll get to that in a second. I want to do this Zone of Truth thing.
Yep.
I rolled an 18.
He saves.
Okay.
60. You save.
So,
Neil's
doesn't
gonna-
have to be honest.
You gotta roll a charisma saving throw.
21. 22.
Yeah, you save.
No one has to be honest in this room. What?
So, as I was saying,
So I go, all right,
Yeah.
everyone's telling the truth from now on.
But why don't you just want to have a conversation with us? I mean, I don't get it.
Wait, please keep it down. They are listening everywhere. They are everywhere.
So are we.
Who is
Yeah,
everywhere?
who are they?
I don't know what their names are, but they came into town about a couple of weeks ago. They haven't left. And anyone who gets on their bad side is not seen from again. And I would like to be seen again. So if you could, please leave my house.
It's okay. It's a work in progress, but we're here to help.
You're just embarrassing.
We have to wait. Okay, look, I do like some magic flourishes. We're like silver blue.
Down. If they notice anything out of the ordinary, they will ransack my house, take anything of worth that I have, and probably kill me.
Do you have any children? Or
No.
white? Okay. Then you should.
Thank you for reminding me how sad my life is.
Hey, I like put my stub on his shoulder. I don't have any either. It's okay.
I don't really think it's comparable.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Listen,
You're a wizard man.
we're gonna take care of these stupid people, and then next year, like always, Silverbloom's gonna come in, make everyone happy again. It'll be fine.
Afraid we'll all be dead by then. Now please leave my house so I can pack and try to run away. Because now I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
It's okay.
Because you have
I think you're a bit paranoid.
caused notice. All right, we're gonna cut to Dollars. What are you doing?
Okay, I've pulled this unconscious guy over to the fucking well. Done the bucket, got him water, and splash it in his face to wake him up.
Who the fuck? Where are you? What do you want?
I'm just gonna be like right up in his face.
Who left the? Whose cow is this?
I headbutt him.
Fuck! He just goes out.
I'll bitch slap him to wake him up.
Huh, who is this? Why is there a cow here?
You, my friend, will not say that once more. If you do, you'll be knocked the fuck out again and again and again.
Talking.
So you will answer my
That is having
question.
a fever dream. He's
What
like,
are you doing in this lovely town of this
This
place?
is our town. Oh, Why
What
does
is
my
your
head
town?
hurt?
What are you doing here?
Give me a.
So good.
Nat. Okay, you can just tell me it's a Nat.
Not fucking funny.
Okay. No, this is our town. He's talking like super nasally now. This is our town. The boss brought us here to keep us safe.
Hey, from who?
I'm the fucking guy, dude. One of our guys, he killed the king. Oh, and we had to run. Oh. We had to run, so we came here. Our boss brought us here.
You killed the king.
No, it was some asshole. He wasn't even really with us. He fucked us over once, and then he fucked us over once, and now he fucked us over again. He killed the king, and now the duke, whatever the fuck his name is he's trying to kill us all.
I'm gonna
So
slip
that,
the pages in my butt.
Well, he's by himself.
I'm by myself.
He's by himself right now.
And he has no idea. He has no idea.
He killed the king in Valencia. Oh,
So that gives you the right to terrorize this village.
This is this guy.
we're just. I'm a guy. I do things when I'm told to do them. I'm sorry. I was rude. He just starts crying with a natural 20 intimidation. He just starts bawling. I'm sorry. I just do what I told. Ow.
I'm going to slowly place my hand on his head
Please don't hurt
and
me.
say, I won't. You're just going to have a very nice long nap.
Snaps are. And he just knocks out on the well. Like, looks like he's drunk now. Just like.
Yep.
All right, cut back to you guys. Let me know what you're doing. But
And then I'll walk to the house.
okay, you guys see Liquor just like open the door.
I don't open the door and knock.
Oh God, no more, please.
I open the door. It's time to go, you guys. We got to get to the bottom of this.
Here you go. I hand him the bag of 10 gold.
I don't want to
You,
leave.
you say get to the bottom of this. That friend of ours over there, and I point to the unconscious guy.
You guys just see this guy like.
Massive fucking red mark, probably bleeding.
Oh, his eyes are like swollen shut.
I hold my hand up for a high five.
Well, it's a low five for me.
Yeah.
And apparently this group running from somebody because apparently someone in their organization killed the king.
Well, from this poor guy over here, he's saying that these guys rolled in a couple weeks back, started taking stuff, enforcing their own rules, and just making this whole place a nightmare.
I'm gonna flip through my book and bring up the picture of Vestan. You know, like that I drew, like killing the king when we were there.
You weren't there when it killed the king. You was downstairs.
I don't know the hierarchy of this. This is not my land. We were just put in here and we met this really awesome owner of a building and we performed and we met some people that were very shady and secretive. I just happened to walk across this with my brother and then we ran so fast. I was out of breath. Can't say that I've been out of breath that much before, but
Yeah. Apparently that's what's happened, and that's why these people are here because they're running.
They're running because of
Someone
the
in
guy that
there,
killed the king.
apparently some arsehole, as he described, in their organization. Well,
Let me just tell you.
apparently he wasn't in the organization, but he was. I don't know. I don't get the details. But apparently he
Yeah,
killed the king.
so he's saying that he was in the organization, and let me just say, if any of the guys that are occupying this village were associated with the guy that we used to associate with, we should probably kill him. I mean, because it's best for all of mankind, or all of the folk, we'll say. Every race.
Before we kill, we need to find out the truth. And
Of
then
who
we
killed the king? I know who killed the king. It's right here. Picture this guy. His name was Veston. He was a sneaky motherfucker. Very sneaky.
I have no doubt
I'm just saying.
we need to find out the truth for ourselves, not from a person who is literally shitting their pants right now and someone who is punch drunk.
I did
We need
not shit
cold,
my
hard
pants.
facts.
I
Could
press.
you leave my house?
Listen.
Let's go find out some facts.
Listen. What was your name again?
So all I heard was
Gerald.
go to big house, kick the fuck out of people, learn the truth. Let's go.
Yes.
No,
I
I like this one.
Gerald kind of stops and goes. He goes like this. He's been quiet for a little bit, except for when you ask him what his name is, and he kind of says, "Follow me," like outside, and he points to the very large building. Goes, "That's the big house."
So I just look down to Onsword, look at the house.
I
Bring out my great axe as well.
I create my little quill and I pull off a piece of paper and I make like a little business card and I write it out and I'm like, if you're ever interested in a apprenticeship, you seem like you'd be really good at it. This wizarding stuff. Just let me know. Here you go.
Best NPC interaction ever.
And I give him can I mage hand
This
off
poor
and
guy.
put the gold in his bag or like in his house?
Sure.
This poor guy.
Hey, when it's all over, I'm sure you won't be so scared.
Just keep on the low until all the noise is gone.
I will go into my house and lock my door, though that doesn't seem to help much. He just goes and he shuts his door.
Right.
Before we go in, wizard, do you have any means of contacting Silverbloom right now?
Let me check my notes. Yes.
Well, send him. Let him know that of what's going on, and we're attempting to deal with it.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to send Silverbloom a message, sending spell.
All right.
15. So yes.
All right. What do you think?
Hello, Bloom. We are in the town and we're dealing with stuff. Looks like some thieves got in there. We'll update you later. Bye.
No. Now I have to start counting again. I'll just deal with it.
Oh, no.
That's all you get.
Oh, he says okay.
Alrighty.
Off we go. Wait, actually,
Off to the wizard. The one for wizard.
What was that?
I need to make a really important pit stop. I'm gonna go find Cedric's.
All right. You head down the alley. You can see a few more leather-clad, seeming members of this like crew. But as they look down at one's like got blood living like down his face, and like he looks over at you,
Turn and look at him.
and they just literally like heel turn, walk away as you guys are coming down the street.
Damn straight.
You find Cedric's, but it is locked up tight right now.
Dude. I just knocked normally.
No answer.
Look in the window.
No torches or anything are lit. It seems to be closed up right now.
Hello?
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on my voice and be like, knock knock! Hello? Is anyone in there?
You see people like in other houses kind of like peek out, but for the most part, no answer.
I know you're in here. I talked to Gerald. I
No,
want
you didn't.
money.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm not.
I have money.
No, thank you.
Oh,
I'm not wearing leather.
That's weird. Okay, no, thank you.
I think
I cast knock.
Ooh, door flies open, ah! And you see this like halfling like look behind the counter. No, please. I'm not here.
I just want to buy some paper.
Here, you can have all the paper. Here you go. And he just like pushes a stack of paper out from behind the counter. Please leave me alone.
And ink. Do they look good enough?
They look of fine quality. He assumes you're with them and would not try to rip you off.
Okay, I usually don't do this, but thanks.
Thank you for not killing me.
I just take them.
Okay.
We wouldn't have anyway.
I want to stand in the doorway. Don't let William out, and I want to try and intimidate you to lose. You need to offer that man some compensation
I will. We have to get going. When we save the town.
now.
When we save the town.
Now, I'm trying to intimidate you at this point.
I don't feel intimidated.
You don't
Yeah,
get
you do.
intimidated.
I don't feel intimidated. I don't know how that works.
I mean,
Up to you, Tim.
I'm not going to require a roll. If he wants to stand his ground, he can stand his ground.
After. Okay, we have to go. I just wanted to make sure I got this.
I mean, a fair deal is a fair deal.
Yes,
I agree.
please
with
go.
the- There you go.
Please don't make more noise.
All right, fine. I just leave him tangled. I just put it on the floor.
You see like a head pop out, and you see this halfling just crawl out and like and just go back.
I'll get you the rest of it later. Okay, let's go.
It's fine.
Fine.
All right, where are we going now?
The big house.
Big house.
Let's go then.
You make your way back into the main hall. You can see two thieves, two members of this group hang out the front, like being very like watching very closely. As they see you guys approach, they like run back into the house. One's speaking up into his ring. Oh, As you walk by Gullerth, I will say, because it didn't happen, but I'm going to kind of retroactively say it because I forgot. It didn't happen because you kept waking him up. But you walk by the gentleman knocked out at the fountain, and he is dead.
Oh shit.
You didn't kill him, but he's dead.
Any obvious
His
Storms of
hand
death.
is blackened. That the ring is on.
Magic awareness. Ring
Sure.
magical.
You see the band on his hand is magical.
Wow, shit. That ain't good. Well, it seems to this organization don't like to leave toys behind.
Can I try and inspect and see like how he died?
Yeah, give me an investigation.
Investigation.
Ooh.
Oh, that was. Oh snap! That was a nat 20 with
Nice.
a +1, so 21.
You can see the whole hand is blackened, but you can see veins of black lines going up the eye into the face, up like right here, and it's a necrotic energy of sorts, but definitely
Seemed like
it
it
definitely
mutated
came
from.
from the ring. It's like burned. There's like a burn mark where the ring was on, like burned around the black, like extra crispy right around there.
Extra crispy.
It seems if these guys talk or spill the beans, they
Mm.
what a
Wait,
wonderful boss they work for.
I pull out my ring that I got from Viston.
Identical.
So when they go unconscious, they
You can tell from with the nat 20, you can tell the difference between like sleep
yeah.
and being forcibly knocked unconscious.
I think they're also sometimes referred to as cyanide rings. I don't know why.
Or bands of loyalty.
Yeah, that's their alternate name.
Yeah.
Cyanide rings. That's the
Yeah,
alternate.
I like that better. All right, so what are you guys doing?
Let's go.
I'm gonna just knock on the front door.
I mean, we can't do that, right? That's crazy.
I'll walk up and just knock them.
No answer.
I'll knock a little bit harder.
Do I have to knock again?
Give me a
Wait.
perception check.
Right.
Color, since you're the one knocking, give me a perception.
That is a 26.
You can hear the sounds of like string. We'll say like cords tightening, like crossbows being knocked back.
Can
For your ears, it'd probably be like bows being knocked back.
can I go to like a window on the side and
There's
anything-
no visibility. There's curtains in front of everything.
As I go to knock against it, it seems they've prepared for us. Can
Hold
be
on.
quite the party.
Hold on. I have to check something.
you wizards and your damn books.
I'm sorry.
Ah, such a waste. This is why I prefer this.
You just clink blades together.
Yep.
We'll fire off at each of them. Just
Yeah, I'll twist the handle and set that off before going.
Okay.
So
Alright.
that,
Meets his new best friend.
you ready?
You good now, wizard?
Are we going?
I am going to Minotaur charge through the fucking door. Horns
I'm-
first.
Mirror image with my daily sword.
No,
I'm gonna
that's
prepare
beautiful.
axe
What?
for the. I'm gonna prepare axe for the first person I see.
Okay, so Garth, I want you to give me a
Are we doing this?
athletics check. No, strength, just straight strength check.
Would I rage before hitting the door?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage. Crap. So advantage on
Give
I
me,
know.
give me your D8. Give me your D8.
D8. Oh yeah.
Wonder what happens when you rage?
D8. 4. Where the fuck is it gone? There it is.
What'd you roll?
Tim, I'm cool with it, but I just want you to know.
I
that
can throw my
I
fucking
know what time it
weapon.
is. I know what time it is.
It's
make
4. I infuses my weapon. Properties. And after I throw it, it returns back.
Okay. So you, what was your strength check?
And then strength check, yeah.
Give me strength check.
Uh,
I'm gonna end in a minute, but
11 plus 5, so 16.
so you door still attached to your horns, pushing it forward. You feel 5 guys behind you who rolled terrible strength checks as you knock them prone and trample over them. What are the rest of you doing? You see these 5 guys, broken leg on one guy, like crushed. One guy's just dead. You step right on his head, and like 2 other guys are still alive.
I
3
wanna-
other guys are still alive.
I want to go behind him and try and like clean up whatever mess he left behind.
I'm gonna say no rolls required. This is gonna be pretty easy. You just plow through, and I want one more strength check from you, Garluth, as you hit another door.
With advantage?
Oh yeah, as you guys just clean up the rest of them. I'll say Neo, you notice this as Ironside is finishing off the thieves that are in there. You see this white light rise up from the corpse and enter his axe. And a flash of flame on his axe as the white light from each corpse enters it.
What?
Dirty 20 for the next
Dirty
strength
20.
check.
As you through the second door and you stop and you throw down the doors, you hear, well. Who do I have visiting me today? As this giant red beholder turns around to look at you all. And that's where we'll end.
I fucking love it.
What have we done? What have we done?
I have not experienced a more just head forward game in my life.
Yeah.
Everything.
That was great.
I still expected about 3 more doors. You
I
know
was
the
thinking about
comedic
it, but-
thing of people going through walls and that sword shot going next to the house.
That was
Kind of like this.
Trying to chop.
It's freaking A, dude. That's wild.
That dying is
That's
wild.
visual. Before I go offline, we have Son of Shadows Tuesday and Accept Terror next Saturday. So we're gonna get back into a regular rotation here.
Hey, Andy, for Tuesday, if you need anybody to play NPC or anything, I'm free. I've got the next 2 weeks off.
Yes, please.
nice.
So-
Yeah. Come join.
All right, dude. I'll hit you up tomorrow. All right. Fucking bam.
Love
We
it.
love you.
Bam.
Like and subscribe because we don't have a mic in this group. This is like the group we don't have a guy that's actually named Mike. So I'll have to be Mike and say like and subscribe. Until then, we'll see you. Be safe. Wrong mouse, right mouse, end stream.